Welcome to our channel. Today, we have the following news. Huang Xiaoming's will sparks heated debate. Recently, reports regarding the alleged will of renowned Chinese actor Huang Xiaoming have ignited widespread public discussion. The controversy surrounding the will does not merely stem from the substantial wealth he has accumulated over the years but also from the unique and stringent conditions under which his two children may inherit his fortune. The strict regulations imposed on the inheritance have sparked debates on parental responsibility, education, and financial independence. According to multiple sources, the total value of the assets earmarked for Huang Xiaoming's children is estimated to be around 5 billion yuan. However, a striking aspect of the will is that neither Angela Bibi, his ex-wife, nor Ye, his rumored current girlfriend, are entitled to any part of his inheritance. The actor has reportedly structured his will in a way that prioritizes his children's future while enforcing conditions that reflect his personal beliefs on discipline and self-sufficiency. A closer look at the distribution of wealth. The will outlines distinct conditions for each of his children. His son, Xiaoming, will receive a monthly allowance of 200,000 yuan until he reaches the age of 18. However, once he becomes an adult, accessing additional assets will not be straightforward. If he wishes to utilize more of his inheritance, he must submit a detailed financial report justifying his spending, which will then require approval from Huang Xiaoming's legal team. This clause has been interpreted as a mechanism to instill financial discipline in his son, ensuring that he does not recklessly squander the wealth handed down to him. The conditions set for his daughter, however, are even more stringent. The newborn child's inheritance is contingent upon her gaining admission to one of China's top universities, including Tsinghua University, Peking University, Fudan University, or Nanjing University. Should she fail to meet this academic requirement, 50% of her inheritance will be frozen, and she will only gain full access to her assets once she turns 30. This stipulation has led to intense debates on whether academic achievements should determine financial security, with critics arguing that intelligence and success are not solely defined by university admissions. Public reactions and interpretations. The inheritance clause for Xiaoming has received mixed reactions. Some interpret it as Huang Xiaoming's way of motivating his son to become financially responsible rather than growing up with a sense of entitlement. Given that Xiaoming is being raised by his mother, Angela Bibi, some speculate that the actor wants to encourage independence, ensuring that his son does not become overly reliant on a wealthy background. The requirement for a financial report is also perceived as a form of financial education, guiding the child to develop responsible spending habits and an understanding of wealth management from an early age. However, the conditions imposed on his daughter have been met with more controversy. The stipulation that she must attend one of China's most prestigious universities to access her full inheritance has raised questions about fairness and practicality. Many argue that a child's capability should not be solely measured by their ability to gain admission to an elite institution. Education is undoubtedly valuable, but success in modern society is influenced by various factors, including skills, entrepreneurship, creativity, and personal drive. Critics argue that by enforcing such rigid academic criteria, Huang Xiaoming may be placing unnecessary pressure on his daughter before she even has the opportunity to determine her own path in life. There is also speculation that the strict educational requirement is aimed at Ye, the rumored mother of Huang Xiaoming's daughter. In the past, Ye has been at the center of multiple controversies due to her outspoken and sometimes reckless remarks. Some believe that Huang Xiaoming, aware of these controversies, is using his will as a means of ensuring that his daughter receives a proper education and does not rely solely on inherited wealth. By enforcing an academic achievement clause, he may be attempting to encourage a structured upbringing that fosters discipline and ambition in his daughter. A thoughtful approach or an unreasonable burden? Many observers believe that Huang Xiaoming's approach to wealth distribution is not just about inheritance but also about shaping the future of his children. By imposing strict conditions, he appears to be encouraging them to be diligent, independent, and financially responsible, rather than growing up as privileged individuals who merely inherit wealth without effort. Some parents applaud his method, arguing that too much unearned wealth can be detrimental to a child's growth and motivation. They see his will as an attempt to ensure his children strive for success rather than relying on their family fortune. On the other hand, critics argue that such rigid conditions may place an undue burden on his children, particularly his daughter. The modern world offers multiple paths to success, and not everyone is suited to an academic environment. Some of the most successful individuals have thrived outside of traditional education, making it questionable whether university admission should be used as a determining factor for financial security. The requirement to wait until the age of 30 to access our full inheritance also raises concerns about fairness, as it significantly limits our financial autonomy for a prolonged period. Huang Xiaoming's silence and ongoing debate. As of now, Huang Xiaoming has not officially responded to the reports regarding his will. However, the widespread public discussion surrounding his inheritance plan reflects the broader societal debates about parenting, education, financial responsibility, and the role of effort in achieving success. His approach raises fundamental questions. Should wealth be handed down unconditionally, or should it come with responsibilities and expectations? Is higher education the ultimate measure of a person's capabilities, or should success be defined more broadly? Regardless of where public opinion stands, one thing is clear: Huang Xiaoming's will has sparked a thought-provoking conversation about wealth, legacy, and the future of his children in an ever-evolving society. Whether his approach will ultimately be seen as wise foresight or excessive control remains to be seen.